Hey guys, I'm here with Jason Hughes from Team Hawken, and we're taking a look at the updates to Hawken today, which include a few different things. You've got mech and pilot progression, I know, and most importantly, Oculus Rift support.
Oculus Rift support. We're really excited about it, and players are going to be able to get their hands on it soon.
Cool. Let's jump in.
Let's jump in. We've been working really hard, actually, with our latest update. Hawken right now is in open beta, so players can actually go to playhawken.com and play it right now. But this update that we've been working on, we're working towards our 1.0 and getting out of beta, and that's coming up later this year. But some of the things that we've been working on is not only having some alpha support for Oculus, but we have a new, a revamped mech progression system. We have a pilot progression system now, which we didn't have before. We also have a party system that the fans have really been asking for. We have a new map. There's a lot of things in there that are purely from feedback, right? We've gotten a lot of feedback out there from a lot of very dedicated and very enthusiastic fans contributing their thoughts on what they would love to see for the game, and we've been able to address a lot of those, a lot of that feedback.
I can see how the mech's good progression. How are the pilots going to grow over time? Like, what sort of things can you add to their skill set?
So pilots, basically the pilots is accumulation of all the work that you've done so far. So there is the individual leveling up of the mechs, and it's different now because we reward the player with more things. There are more, there's unlockables, there's new versions of customization, and then also for the pilot level, we give the player more points in the brand new tuning system as they level up. So even if you get one of the things that we found out from feedback is players would buy a new mech, they would unlock it, and then they would almost have to start from scratch. So by tying a lot of that skill into the player instead of the mech, if they get a new one, they don't have to start completely from scratch, and they can feel like they can jump right in and not be punished for wanting to try a different method of gameplay.
Gotcha. And you know, how has it been to sort of integrate the Oculus into this? I know it's still early, but it's working pretty well. And has it informed any design decisions, like moving forward at all?
It has been working well, and it's been a true pleasure working with the team. The Oculus team they're incredibly passionate, and they're really enthusiastic about Hawken. So we've been working hand in hand with them on a lot of the project, and it's going really well. I think what you can see when players get in there with the Oculus, the cockpit in particular, we have a brand new cockpit that we didn't have before, and it has a lot more depth to it than previously. So your items, there's a panel that comes up on the left-hand side that is animated. We have other item panels that pop up and animate and add some more depth. Players can look up, they can actually see some depth to the cockpit. So that was a big part of it, is to add some depth so that just increases and improves that level of immersion that players are going to see from the Oculus. What you've been playing is the offline team deathmatch, and I mentioned that really quickly, but one of the things that we found out from feedback is that the game can take some getting used to for new players.
Yeah.
So we've improved the tutorial experience. We have a brand new tutorial. We've added an offline team deathmatch mode, so players can get used to playing against AI before they jump in with real players, so they can sort of have their hand held a little bit. So we really want as many people as possible to enjoy the game, and sometimes those early steps to ramp people up is what's needed, and that's actually a big part and inspiration on what's happening with pilot progression and mech progression as well. Players can start off and really sort of get a feel for the game, and by the time they've leveled up all the way to to the end, they're playing at a more intense level with more intense players.
And are these editions already available in the open beta? Are they coming soon?
They're coming soon.
Okay.
As mentioned, we are in open beta, and it's an update that we're looking to have by the end of this month. So players can go to playhawken.com, and we actually have an entire sort of preview of the notes that are coming. So it's been a few months since we've had an update, but that's because we've had our heads down. We're focused on this new update, and players are going to see some big changes.
That sounds fun. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.